Yeah, so I'd say the biggest thing that my son Bailey Miller achieved from the multiple summers of doing UK soccer camp was he got better at his social skills, his confidence got a lot better. His fitness was always pretty good, but definitely got more help with his individual ball skills, his passing, his dribbling, his shooting. And when doing recreational soccer at the time, he definitely became more of a standout on our team as well as against opposing teams that we went against than he had for attending the camps. And again, I think it's really benefited him doing 5 years of recreational soccer, 3 to 4 of those summers doing UK soccer camps, to really put him in a position now where he's got more confidence, more skills, asking questions, being open-minded, asking for feedback. And I really think that's a big reason why he's in club soccer today. Yeah, favorite part of the camps, that's kind of a tough one to narrow down. I would say 2 or 3 things that definitely stood out was when they did the World Cup soccer, getting to decide or getting to find out what national team you're playing on, whether it was a World Cup year or not, when he was in the camp, showing up to the camp, checking in, and automatically putting the kids in scrimmages. So there was a kind of the benefit of showing up early, and in some cases he could be scrimmaging 15 to 20 minutes before the actual camp started, which was great compared to other camps where you check in early and then you just wait around and try to entertain your child, or you drop off your child and you have to leave and then your kid's kind of sitting around bored doing nothing until everybody else shows up and the camp starts. So I thought that was great. And then basically just making friendships, some he still has today, some from his elementary school, Salta Elementary School in Portland, Oregon, and some that he achieved through kids from other nearby schools. And he has run into those kids, both that have been on his recreational soccer team or in other soccer camps or just in the community or club soccer today. Yeah, my thoughts on the coaches was really good. I really liked how they matched female coaches with girls and male coaches with boys. Specifically for my daughter, who doesn't play soccer anymore, just decided to do a different sport. But when she did the UK soccer camps, she loved it. She definitely kind of came out of her shell, was more open, was more physical, was more interactive. Having a female coach, per se, other than when I coached her, although as her dad, she was pretty interactive and pretty energetic, but maybe not the same result from playing for another male coach. So definitely having that female to female, male to male interaction as coaches was great for my daughter as it was for my son. Definitely liked the interaction with the kids. Definitely liked the opportunity where it was kind of asking the kids questions instead of just very authoritarian, directing the kids to do something without some interaction, or I guess death by PowerPoint. So the kids could have some input on maybe some options the coach wanted to do, or some things that kids wanted to do, or some things that kids wanted to do again. The coaches seemed very knowledgeable. The coaches seemed very prepared, very easy to understand. The equipment was nice. My kids still wear their jerseys today, even to school. The equipment and the soccer balls are great. The kids still use those today as well. So definitely coaches seemed prepared. Definitely seemed like a good lesson plan. There was a lot of interaction. There was a lot of variety, and really no complaints when it came from my kids as far as the coaching staff, their friendliness, their politeness, and just making it fun for the kids. Because again, it's a kids' soccer camp. Yeah, I'd say if I was talking to another soccer family, definitely would recommend K-Soccer. Definitely recommended it to quite a few people in the past, to include my then and now former recreational soccer players, even my not so engaged soccer players. And I definitely think that my team got better as the seasons went on and as the years went on. And even my less skilled, less engaged soccer players continue to improve, both for my boys team and my girls team, both of which I coached from kindergarten up through 4th grade individually. And I continue to promote the camp for people who want something that gets their kids outside, gets them off electronics, and more importantly, gives them confidence, because not every kid is a competitive soccer player. And I think that UK soccer is kind of a good bridge between both. But some kids like the social aspect, playing soccer with kids, playing soccer with friends. And it's a good setting, but it's also a good setting as well for the kids that want to polish up on their skills, that are playing competitively as well. And the one thing I like too is it's in a nice setting. When we did it in the Homeowners Association Greenfields of Oak Hills in Beaverton, Oregon. And the last thing that we really liked was the affordability. The UK soccer camps, to include jersey, soccer ball, and a week of camp, either half day or full day, is less than a couple $100. At least it was at the time. And when you compare that to other camps, some of these camps are $500, $600, up to $1,000, and they're not nearby. They're either on the other side of the city or they're in a different city, and that's tough for people to juggle versus a camp like this that's a couple $100, good instruction, good skills, good camp, good team building, etc.